All I've been trying to do for 7 years is try to get something to go viral. It's never happened. And then of course, our support team handles something in the wrong way and that goes viral.
I got into the office on June 20th, 2017, no different than any other day. And one of my colleagues grabs me and says, "We have a PR nightmare."
We have an interactive seating chart map, and it allows for someone to click on their state and then they can see the events in their area.
An apology is underway right now after a company forgot about the Upper Peninsula.
And our map at that time did not have the Upper Peninsula of Michigan included.
Kyla Mae Vasso sent them a Facebook message to let them know about it, and their response, "Kyla, we got the important part of Michigan. Isn't that good enough?" What?
She obviously was furious. She then takes that and posts it publicly.
This gentleman then doubled down and responded again.
"Sorry, it's an honest mistake, but isn't it just a bunch of forests?"
Well, as you can imagine, Yoopers were not happy.
TickPick. Man, did you guys totally mess that up.
So we went from a 4.4 rating on Facebook to a 1.6 overnight, literally.
So after I found out about the catastrophe, I had my own idea of 5 to 6 things that we could do to make it right.
And so I quickly crafted up a letter.
But Amber Johnson from the Upper Peninsula had a much better idea.
Great job handling the situation. I'll be deleting my review, but I'd leave a 5-star review if Brett were to post a video wearing a Stormy Cromer, drinking a beer from Black Rock's Brewery, and eating a pasty from Lawry's Pasty Shop. Hashtag just saying.
This is where like Facebook is great also because you could see like what people are responding to. By the time I had seen that, it already had like 50 likes.
Let me call my boss and see if it's okay. So I called my wife.
I think she was 35 weeks pregnant.
Timing was of the utmost importance, so I needed to make it there that night. And if I did not make it there that night, I might as well not go. And so there was one last flight that I saw from JFK to Detroit to then Escanaba.
I ran through the airport in JFK. Of course, it's the furthest terminal.
The furthest gate.
We're going to Black Rock Brewery and we're gonna pick up the tab and want to apologize to everyone and we'll see what happens.
While I'm on that plane, I'm looking at these reviews and I see, geez, these people are really mad. Some of these people are threatening me. I said, can we get some security just in case?
And luckily when they're talking to the security that they hired, the guy's like, I'll just pick them up from the airport. And so I get on my connecting flight, get to Escanaba, and I land, and one of the first things they say to me is like, what were you planning on doing when you got here, by the way? Because there's no car rentals here, there's not even taxis.
I got to the bar, and there was about 500 people, and there was 3 to 4 news crews there waiting.
I took a breath, and I vividly remember Jim, I believe is the security guard's name, him opening up his armrest, taking out his gun and putting it in his pocket. I'm like, okay, all right. and he was very serious. You know, he also didn't know what was gonna happen. And when we got out, we were very warmly welcomed.
I put the credit card down so everyone knew that their drinks were free and really believed me. That was the first thing I did. And then I found Kyla, who was the first person that reached out to us. She was actually apologetic to me. She's like, I can't believe like this kind of turned into this.
This is a lot better than what I was expecting. I was very nervous coming here. I had a great night there. It was an incredible night, to be honest.
How big do you estimate this tab will be?
You can see our tab here. There was over 1,000 drinks that were paid for. And it didn't end there. Amber, whose idea was of the road trip that I followed, she said, this is horrible. You still have a 2.2 Facebook rating. She said, you should do a Yooper blooper giveaway. And if people change their 1-star review to a 5-star, then you're gonna give them access to 5 different giveaways and they'll all be Upper Peninsula Yooper themed.
And the response was absolutely incredible. Within 1 day, we got back to about a 4.0, and within 2 days, we were at 4.3. So thank you, Amber, and thank you to the Upper Peninsula in helping us kind of turn the story around and giving us a chance to make it right and forgiving us. Looking back, I mean, the lessons to me are pretty clear from a management perspective. It's taking responsibility, and then 2, it's the real-time nature. None of this would have been successful if it wasn't real-time.
The next time a problem happens, I'm sure many of you do it, get on that plane.
And then maybe my greatest learning here is don't mess with Yoopers.
I'm Brett Goldberg.
Hey, is the Upper Peninsula on your map today?
Yes, the Upper Peninsula is on our map today.